Good morning, General Chat. It is Monday, February 16th. Hope everyone had a good Valentine's Day weekend. And I have with me today one of my favorite skateboarders that I've learned about over the last couple of years. An undeniable underground ripper. I'm saddened. I'm not shocked, but I'm definitely saddened when I mention this skateboarder's name to some people, and I'm surprised at how many people haven't heard about them. But you know, if you hear about like his path through the skate industry and who has been sponsored by and how things have gone, it might make a little more sense. I talked to him briefly about which videos he's appeared in, and yeah, when he mentioned the big one, it was like I can understand how the footage got lost in the shuffle a little bit. Before we get started, I would like to say today we are proudly sponsored by Doug Skateboards. And to tell you a little bit more about Doug Skateboards, let me introduce today's guest on the Good Morning General Chat podcast. Everybody, say hello to Trap DEON. What's up, DEON?
Yo, what's poppin', people? What's poppin'? I hope y'all are too blessed to be stressed out there. Shout out Doug Skateboards. It's a company that me and the homies have got started and are trying to, bring some real shit back into skateboarding.
Not just trying, doing.
Actively.
Doing it. Sick, right? You guys are at the skate park right now?
Yes, sir.
And the homie Jay's there?
Jay Bird, say what's good, Jay Bird.
What's up, dogs?
All right, Jay Bird, thanks for joining us on the Good Morning General Chat podcast. So, on all these, on my podcast, we always do watch a video, a piece of YouTube, typically a YouTube upload. So I asked you if there was something you wanted to watch with me, and you instantly just shouted out one of my favorite skateboarders. And do you want to tell everybody what we're going to be watching today?
Be watching Bob Burnquist, Extremely Sorry. My favorite video part of all time.
That's right. The GOAT, Bob Burnquist, from the Flip Skateboards Classic, Extremely Sorry. And again, just so you know, DEON and Jay, this is an audio-only podcast. So our listeners aren't going to be seeing anything. They'll just be hearing us talking about it. And hopefully, if they haven't seen this part, they'll be inspired to go check it out. And if they haven't seen it recently, they'll probably be hyped to watch along with us. So that being said, let me push play here and check our sounds and see how it goes.
Hi, this is Sushi Yakitori reporting from the Flip News.
There we go. Are you seeing what I'm seeing right now, DEON?
Yes, sir.
All right. So what did you think about the claim? Did you like this whole video? Extremely Sorry?
I loved it. I loved everything about it. And I think it's crazy that even to this day, with obviously aside somebody like Tom Shaw, we're still not seeing a level of technicality to the extremes that this video has placed in it.
Yeah, Bob's part is super crazy, and I love that this is your favorite part in the whole video. What did you think of the claymation and the music in this video? Because that was something that kind of stands apart as well from most skate videos.
Of course, I love the artistic approach. I think it's cool, how they implemented something a little bit different to stand out.
And
I think it's dope.
And I've been one of my favorite things about when I learned about your skating was I saw a vlog you did when you went down to Tampa. Do you know which one I'm talking about?
Of course.
Okay. Where can people find all your content? Because that's the other thing is you're not just a skater. You also you edit your own videos. You produce your own content, right?
I do. If you go to my Instagram at trap _DEON, DEON, there's a link to my YouTube and all my video parts and stuff like that. And that's my main source of coverage.
Yeah, and that's the crazy thing I was trying to say is that like you just said it. That's your main source of coverage because you've been skating for how many years have you been a sponsored skater? Let's call it like.
I got sponsored by Rhythm Skate Shop when I was 15 or 16.
Where are they
So
from?
going on 10 years.
Where's Rhythm?
They're in Grand Prairie at Lone Star Skate Park. They have a shop and a skate park. They're also in Fontana, Palm Springs, and a few other locations.
So it's a Texas skate shop?
Texas based, yep. But they have, like I said, locations in California.
Okay. And you are still sponsored by them today, right?
I am.
So how many years have you been sponsored by Rhythm Skate Shop?
10.
Okay, so 10 years sponsored skating, and you've had various sponsors probably here and there in between as somebody who's at your level. And that was kind of what I wanted to say, because you mentioned that you were in the DGK video Zeitgeist. When did that come out? Maybe 3 or 4 years ago?
Yeah, about.
And when you mentioned that you were in that, and I'm sorry to say that I don't remember your clip specifically, but I've only watched that video one time. I watched it with some homies at my house, like the weekend it came out. And the whole time I watched it, I just remember just feeling like this is relentless. Like the amount of skaters, the amount of new skaters I hadn't heard of, the amount of skaters from it was so much crazy skateboarding coming at me. I'm sure if I go back now and look for your clips were probably some of the most impressive stuff in there, based on what I've seen from like your self-produced stuff. But yeah, so is in those 10 years you've been on DGK the whole time, or was that just how long were you on DGK for? And do you want to talk about that experience at all?
Yeah, I was on DGK for 8 years. The other 2 years I was riding for a local Dallas company called Pushfoot Skateboards. Mm-hmm. But DGK was 8 years. 8 years. And I got it. And I got in contact with them through the shop.
So 8 years, Rhythm. 8 years and 3 clips in Zeitgeist. Is that the total amount of coverage they gave you?
Yes.
That's fucked up, man. That's crazy. I mean, again, I've got no skin in this game. I don't know any of the people from DJK, and I don't know what happened or why, but 8 years, and then, did they ever run an ad with you, or did they get you in any magazines or anything?
I was actually in Forbes magazine promoting their Kool-Aid X DGK drop. Did a lot of photo shoots with them.
That's cool. So they got you they got you some money, right?
No, actually. And my name wasn't even in the ad.
Wait, hold on. They had you in Forbes magazine hawking Kool-Aid collabs, and they didn't pay you.
And Zumiez catalogs.
And nope. Zumiez catalogs, and not a single check for that.
Nope. And a majority of the time it was myself and my good friend Curtis, which I believe you know. We would have to find a way to get to the location of the photo shoot. So driving through
no gas money, no
Los Angeles traffic and things of that nature.
No petty cash.
No gas.
Just doing it all for the promotion of.
Yep, basically all for the love.
Well, the love, their love. That's crazy, man.
Right.
That's crazy. Did you feel like that was a common story that you heard? Because how long were you living out in California for?
I was there for 4 years.
Okay. It must have been.
And yeah, I did have a couple of people kind of give me caution or warn me and tell me certain things about what it's like to be with DGK. But obviously I'm the kind of person where I have to have my own experiences, and, I have to kind of learn from what I go through and stuff. So.
Well, let me just say this, because I don't want to just rag on DGK either. I'm just talking about the skateboard industry in general, just the way it's this kind of no piss test industry. It's handshake deals, or not even a fucking handshake sometimes. Sometimes it's just a text message. There's a lot of times no contracts involved. And, your story of 8 years with and I use with in quotation marks, because I'm sure there was probably no contract involved. Am I right?
No, there was not.
Yeah, so there's a lot of
And I do want to preface real quick.
Yeah.
I just want to preface for everybody listening. As I mentioned before, I have no type of animosity towards anybody at DGK. I still love the brand itself like I did when I was a young kid. And yeah, I hear just want to get that out of the way. I'm not ragging or
and that's
down talking anybody. I'm just simply explaining my experience.
Exactly, and that's what I want to make sure everybody understands as well. Is like that's not what we're talking about. That was you're a grown up, you're a man. Like that was your decision to do all that stuff. Like you said, for the love of, right. And I'm just saying it as like I come from a different perspective. You know, like I never, I gave up on the sponsorship dream when I was probably like 18. I was actually just thinking about it with the Santa Monica triple set. The first time I went to the Santa Monica triple set, and I realized, fuck, am I really gonna fucking try to ollie this thing and get wrecked when like it's already been kick flipped and Donnie Barley like switch hard flipped it. So that was kind of like my moment. that was my moment of like at 18 years old being like Donnie Barley fucking switch hard flipped this thing, and I'm like I'm stressing about a fucking ollie. Like I'm a rap, I think. So your story, I'm not even trying to. Yeah, I'm not saying it's DJK's fault at all. It's like it's a thing that happens, I think, with a lot of skaters. Is like they put their time towards a company and hoping that it works out, but I mean, like the stories about like that's the part that's crazy to me. Is just the only three was it three tricks in Zeitgeist?
It may have been five.
Five
Three
tricks.
to
Okay.
five.
All right. Solid. What was your favorite clip in Zeitgeist of yours?
Two of them that I really liked was the opening clip was me basically, and I wasn't trying to, but the security guard was trying to stop me from going back on top of the stairs, and I ran him over on accident, and then frontside flipped over the rail.
Sick.
That one, and then I have this line where I did at the Los Angeles Library in downtown. Fakey flipped down this 3-stair, and then Fakey ollied onto this skinny ledge and switch hard flipped off the library gap.
Amazing.
The fountain gap.
Amazing. Damn, dude. Yeah. All right. Well, I'm gonna go back and definitely watch your footy again in there. And let's push play on this Bob Burnquist and take a look. Can you see what we're working with now?
Hey Bob.
Yep.
All right.
What's the story, dude? How do you prepare yourself for a superhuman stunt?
So is this type of production like that in the flip video?
Myself at the Super Bowl.
Does this kind of like did this influence like your ability to like kind of want to like edit your own film, skate videos and stuff?
Maybe subconsciously, yeah. Like I spent a lot of time learning how to use Blender, which is a 3D animating application.
Sick.
So yeah, I would definitely say that this had some subconscious influence on me, but not directly.
Yeah. Damn. All right. So, do you skate vert?
Very lightly. I can air and
Nice.
axle stall, do some grinds. I want to learn it very badly.
Yeah, you still got time, man. You still got time. Damn.
Well, it's trippy because I understand it. Like like that double flip, for example. I understand how to manipulate the skateboard in transition. It's just a matter of getting my street skateboarder brain to stop overriding my my body.
Yeah.
Like when I do frontside airs, for example, I'll go to flat a lot of the times because I'm trying to pop off the coping instead of letting it carry me. So it's like I understand it. I just want to spend more time and actually master what I already understand about it.
Yeah, with that double flip you're talking about, that one's pinned on your Instagram, right? That's on the top, right?
I believe it is.
Yeah. How high above coping do you think you were on that?
On that one, probably 5 to 6 feet.
That's what it looked like to me. Like it definitely looked overhead height. Overhead height double flip over that like pill, and you landed back into the transition without a grab. I don't know how the hell you did that, man. That shit was incredible.
Bob Burnquist influence.
Yeah, right. Is there a favorite trick you have from this?
This video part.
Yeah. Yeah, no, but you got that. I can see it. Like the way now we're watching Bob now, and he's like the no-handed flip shove master on vert, where most people will start grabbing. He kind of just like he skates it like it's a ledge almost, right?
Yeah. Well, it's all it is slower that. It's just slower flipped. It's the same motion as doing it on a street, like stair set or something.
Yeah.
It's just slowed down and fully committing.
Dude, that was crazy, huh? That fucking.
Which is
Oh my God, the
Like,
cab in, the back three in. We're watching all of his into the vert ramp. Dude, this part, I forgot how crazy this part is.
every time I watch it, I do the same thing.
So
I think the frontside flip is probably a huge clip for me that sticks out because it shows that
when did this video
commitment.
When did this video come out?
Oh, fuck. It's been like, I'm going to say around 2004-ish, 2005 maybe?
So like,
don't quote me on that.
Yeah, but let's say 20 years, right?
20 years.
And, I mean, you mentioned Tom Shaw earlier, but like, I'm not crazy in saying that this part's better than what Tom Shaw put out this last year, am I?
No, not at all. I mean, Tom Shaw's even... I fully believe that Tom Shaw's video was a nod to Bob Burnquist. I mean, even with his banger being the, 180-50 fakie flip or him skating the goalpost, like, Bob was doing these kind of things 20 years ago.
Yeah, and you don't have to say this shit. I'll say it myself, but like, I mean, when watching this Bob stuff, Bob was doing it better. Like, it's crazy. It's like, it's weird.
Without a doubt.
It's weird to see, like, because with street skating...
This right here. That right there is my favorite clip.
That was nuts. That was the frontside flip with no grab. That was so sick.
Just the catch on it, sheer full commitment.
But it's like look, like with street skating, like, you went bigger. Like, what's your go-to? What's your biggest... You got a big 360 flip, right?
Yeah.
What's the biggest set you've done a 360 flip?
I'd say so.
What's the biggest set you've done a 360 flip down? Like 14?
Yeah, probably somewhere in that range.
Yeah.
Probably, okay, as far as stair sets go, yeah, I would say 14, but I've definitely tray flip gaps and drops bigger than that.
Sure. But like, so like, just to put it into context, like, right, like, so Jocelyn doing it down El Toro, right? Like, that's 20, right? So that's bigger than anything you've taken it to so far, right?
Right.
But it's crazy to be watching this part because it's like no one's topping this. And it's 20 years old.
Nobody.
It's crazy. Like, what the fuck? It's so...
Switch flip into grinds.
This part is fucking insane.
And it's like I said, his ability to go so technical on such big obstacles is what really has always stuck out to me and what made me love this video so much.
I definitely see it in the way you skate, man. It's cool.
And then this, of course.
Yeah, what's he doing? He's riding around on his four-wheeler now. Oh, is this when he goes in the... Oh, there we go.
Oh, no. Maybe I'm tripping.
I thought
that was when he dropped off the helicopter. I'm thinking of...
He goes and skydives, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe this flip, maybe cut it out. We're on the Flip YouTube channel. But, damn, man, that was fun to watch again.
I think I'm getting it mixed up with the other part, too.
It's okay. That happens. Like I said, I'm 45, so I'm constantly having to check myself and convince myself I'm not wrong about when things are. Yeah.
45?
Yeah, man. Yep, catches up to all of us.
Yeah, that's what's up, Unc.
Well, yeah, for sure. That's why I'm podcasting.
That's been a big thing on my mind with my injury.
Yeah, man, injuries are tough. I'm dealing with some rough ones right now, and just like I'm at that age where I'm like, do I just bite the bullet and get the surgeries and just deal with it? So I don't know. Have you had any surgeries?
Yeah, I've had a few on my toe, my jaw, and I think that's it as far as surgeries go.
Bam. Do you want to tell any stories about either of those?
My jaw, I actually was skating vert, thinking I was Bob Burnquist. And I was trying to do a kickflip indie in the deep end of the bowl. And as I mentioned before, my street skateboarder brain kicked in. So I popped way too hard off the transition. And it was during a contest, so I tried to hold on to it. I landed all the way dead center of the flat.
Oh, my God.
Primo.
Oh!
And my left foot landed on the nose of the board and popped it up to where the bolt that holds your wheel in smacked my jaw.
Jesus Christ. Did you black out?
No, I was fully conscious of everything.
Broken jaw.
And I think I even got up and tried it again.
Yeah, the adrenaline was pumping, huh?
Yeah, when that wore off, it was a bitch, though. I'll tell you that much.
Okay. So what was the last video you produced for yourself? Which on your YouTube channel? What's the most recent one? Like full length of your part?
The most recent is I Am Skateboarding.
I Am Skateboarding.
And that was, I want to say, almost a year, 6 months ago, 7 months ago.
And where did you film most of that?
Majority of that was in LA. I think actually all of it was.
Cool. So that was all filmed with different filmers, but then you edited the whole thing yourself?
No, it was filmed with one guy, Jacob Meadows. He filmed everything, and he's actually a part owner in Doug Skateboards as well.
Oh, sick. But Jacob's not. You guys are working on a new video, right? It's called Esteemed. But you're not working on that with Jacob. You're working on that with Wolf Pat. Is that correct?
Yes. J-Meds is in Los Angeles, and Wolf Pat's out here in Texas.
All right. And so I Am Skateboarding, that was 2 years worth of filming with Jay?
Not even. It was probably maybe a year, if that. I can't remember how long or how separate I dropped the two videos.
And how did you...
But all the footage from I Am Skateboarding is footage after the In Too Deep video.
Okay, so In Too Deep came out first, and then I Am Skateboarding. How did you know when you were done with In Too Deep and when you were done with I Am Skateboarding? Was there something specific or that where you knew you were done, or did you have to be done because of like a moving situation?
Dude, it's a funny story. All of my video parts have essentially came to me. Like In Too Deep, for example, I was in a very low, very rough spot. And I was at my house, pissed drunk, on my computer, just throwing clips together. And it became something that, from an artistic standpoint, I really, really liked. And I felt like told a story very well. So that's the reason why that one had came out. So In
Too Deep was inspired by drunken editing?
Yeah, dude, I was in a dark place and at the apartment by myself, drunk as shit, seeing what I could do with the clips that I had. And I thought it worked out really well. It was the length of the song choice that I chose and told the story of kind of where I was at in that time.
That's great. That's cool. I mean, that makes sense. I mean, you know, so many artists create things, you know, in different mindsets, and then like alcohol, drugs, stimulants, all that stuff is heavily, you know, I mean, that's not an uncommon story. It's cool, but it's some, I haven't heard another skater tell me that. So it's really interesting to hear. I gotta rewatch. Yeah. I gotta rewatch it now and think about that. Put myself in that. So you were dealing with some depression.
Yeah, very much so.
And depression.
I wouldn't even call it depression necessarily, as much as just lost in my own head and kind of, I mean, like the first few scenes show in that video, I was really questioning what I was doing and what it is that I am chasing.
Well, why
I'm doing what I'm doing, why I put myself through what I put myself through.
You were in too deep, right?
At that point, yeah. I mean, like I said, that's why I titled it that, because that's almost the realization that I came to in editing that video was, regardless of why it happens or whatever is going on, I'm in too deep now.
Yeah. Were you drinking a lot during that time, or was it like a specific are you still drinking? Do you drink often today? I'm just wondering like what your relationship is with alcoholism.
I'm actually three weeks sober from alcohol right now.
Congratulations.
Kind of would go through phases. Thank you. Yeah. I would go through phases where, you know, about probably the past 5 or 6 years or so, I would habitually drink alcohol to help me sleep or, you know, for whatever reason.
Self-medicated.
So
yeah.
very much so. I liked alcohol because it put me more in touch with my emotions.
For sure.
And I could feel things more in depth and kind of gauge myself logically and emotionally a lot better. But yeah, dude, it got around that time. I mean, I was drinking shit. The ender of that video, I remember I was working overnight at a valet place, and the liquor store's open at 6 a.m. I got off at 7. By the time I landed the front tail in that ender, I had already went through a 6-pack of Modelo's, half a bottle of tequila, and then had another 6-pack of Modelo's with me at the spot. And probably was about 3 or 4 down in those. So pissed drunk on some Dustin Dollin type shit.
That's crazy, man. I don't know how you skate. I don't know how you do
filming for that video.
Do you still skate when you're drunk?
I can. Like
Well,
I said, I mean,
obviously you can, man. That's crazy. That's crazy what you put down before you put that down. I'm like, if I have like 3 beers, I'm like, I know my ankle's gonna get twisted just rolling.
well, see, that's the fucked up part is beforehand. Like, I remember one time way back in the day, I had went and drank, I think 1 tequila and Sprite at a bar with my friend getting some food before I went out and skated. And I could not skate for the life of me.
Yeah.
Just completely off my shit. But then eventually it got to a point, I think I was very overstimulated and very deep in my head around the time I was filming In Too Deep. So at that point in time, alcohol, I mean, somebody who smokes a lot of weed could probably relate to it, kind of mellowed me out enough and had me calm enough to where I could skate and be not so overstimulated.
Yeah, it's crazy how like when you're drinking or when you're using anything pretty consistently, it can just feels so normal, and you fit it into your routine in weird ways that when you're not using it, it seems insane. Like, you know, like, I guess that's all I'm saying, but it's wild that's how that worked out. And then so then how did you know when I Am Skateboarding was done? What was the ender for that one?
That one also was kind of one of those things where I had a good amount of footage.
Sure.
And from an artistic standpoint, I really, really liked the way the video made me feel while I was editing it. You know, I was moving the clips around, and the way the clips line up with the song and XYZ all just made me feel really good. I watched it and I got a really good sensation from watching it. So that's why I decided that, because even the ender in I Am Skateboarding is actually a clip I went very viral for on Instagram already.
Okay.
Which was Trey flipping that 14 stair, and I fell, and I was like, I could have went to college, whatever.
Yep.
It's on my Instagram for those who don't know. But like I said, it was kind of a feeling thing, right? When I was editing the clips together with like that specific clip, for example, the way it hit on the beat just made me feel so good that I was like, yeah, this is it right here.
That's so cool.
I like this.
That's so cool.
I love this.
That's so cool. You got to have those 2 parts. You got to do them both all yourself, and then like and then when was the Tampa vlog? Was that after those?
The Tampa vlog was, I think it was before those.
Before both of them. Okay. All right. So you've been producing your own content for a while now, and are you self-taught, or did you go to school for this, or how did you figure it all out?
Self-taught. I was 8, 9 years old with a flip camera, filming myself do stunts on my trampoline and setting up bike jumps and all that kind of stuff, and editing videos when I was 8, 9 years old.
Do you still have that footage, or is that lost media at this point?
From the flip camera is lost, but I have some videos of me on my Facebook somewhere doing double backflips on the trampoline and stuff like that.
Sick. That's gonna be cool to see again when you get older for another part, man. So do you want to talk about what you're looking forward to with the video project you're working on with Wolf Pat and Jay?
Shit. As of right now, I'm looking forward to getting back to where I was pre-injury. For those who don't know, on New Year's Eve, I was warming up for a spot, and it was a gap to generator. I clipped the generator, fell over backwards, hit the back of my head, cracked my skull open, bruised my brain, and damaged my frontal cortex, and somehow broke my toe as well in the process of that. So as of now, currently, I'm looking forward to getting back to being outside, full speed ahead. And I think from a non-personal standpoint, this video has really given me that purpose, given me that thing that I've been looking for, being outside. Perfect example. We were skating this out ledge one time, somewhere 45 minutes outside of Dallas, and I'd already got my clip, and I was sitting down in the grass, just thinking about how beautiful of a day it was and how it's awesome to be outside skateboarding with my friends and, really just enjoying being outside and doing what I love to do. So I'm mainly just hyped to see it all come together and to continue to push even Jay Bird and my other homies to, do the best that they can and see Wolfpat see his vision through, or the things that I'm most hype about.
You got access to a vert ramp near you?
I do. Mike Crum in 4-Down.
Come on, man.
Or in Dallas at 4-Down.
Put those pads on. Let's see some backside airs.
I know, I need to. I was just telling a homie that the other day when I was up there, that literally if I just grabbed pads and spent a day on a vert ramp, I would definitely have a lot of progression.
Yeah, man. That'd be cool. That'd be cool to see. Like a Trap DEON become a vert skater. I mean, or more of one, but damn, dude. Can you do the straight 8?
Depends on if my nollie flip or my switch flips are if my switch flips are vibing with me that day or not. But yes. Damn,
I'm jealous. I'm still trying to learn switch heels, and I'm worried I may have missed the boat.
Switch flips are like my kryptonite.
Yeah. When do you remember the first time you heard about the straight 8, or what the first person to tell you ask you about a straight 8? Or did you learn it on through like?
I want to say it was probably. I think when I was about 15, me and a couple of the homies used to go up. We skate flat ground a lot. Obviously, not having a car and just rolling through the city, we would skate flat ground a lot. And I just remember that being brought up. Like, can you do a straight 8?
So you heard it from a person.
And I was spending all day trying to learn.
Yeah. So you heard it from a person in real life. You didn't hear about it on YouTube first.
To my knowledge, no.
Yeah. Sorry, I'm just obsessed with the idea of it. I'm trying to track down where the fuck it came from, because it's like such a cool phrase. It's such a cool phrase, and it just really stuck with me. And then it's just like, over time, I'm starting to obsess about it. But yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. Not sure about the origins. I just know I heard it from the homie. We were skating flat ground.
Could they do it? Could he do it? Which homie was this? Do you remember?
My homie Jake.
And Jake?
Jake Thomas. He doesn't skate anymore, but
he could do the straight 8?
Depends on the day. Yeah, him and I would go back and forth.
That's crazy. It's crazy someone who can do the straight 8 doesn't skate anymore. I don't understand that. It's like fucking hell.
Dude,
it's wild.
It's insane.
It's wild how many people give it up. Damn, dude. Well, so do you feel like a different person today than you did on December 24th before your big injury, your most recent injury?
Oh, dude, I feel like a different person by the week.
Yeah, I feel that.
I spend a lot of time trying to study psychology and philosophy.
Yeah,
and things of that nature, and kind of understand certain things about myself. And go ahead.
Well, like, so, Nyjah had that fall recently too, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like, how did that make you?
Same day.
That happened on the same day.
Dude, I was in the hospital bed waiting for my nurses to come back, and I saw him post that.
How'd that make you feel?
I was like, dude, what the there's no way. Like, what are the odds? But I think it made me just realize, like, damn, yeah, I mean, shit happens.
I didn't see your footage. Have you posted your footage?
So there's actually not a clip of it. The spot that I was at, I was literally just getting a feel for.
Yeah.
Like, just hopped out of the car. It was the first thing that I did. And ironically, that same day, we went to a 9-stair before that. My friend Gage had hurt his back, so he was sitting down. Jay Bird, that I'm with right now, he hurt his foot and went out he's still coming back now. We dropped them off and went to that generator spot, and then I went out.
That's crazy. Damn, dude.
New Year's Eve was not a good day to skate.
Do you think of yourself as a contest skater?
I wouldn't think of myself as a contest skater.
Yeah.
No.
Do you like watching contest skating?
Yeah, certain ones. I mean, I keep up.
Is there a...
I just watch some of the street league stuff.
How are you liking the street league lately? I feel like I'm kind of getting bored of it. I didn't watch the Sydney stuff yet, but did you watch the Santa Monica triple set, Buster Bale?
Yeah, I saw some clips on Instagram. My good homie, shout out to John Bradford, fucking G. Fakey tray flipped it.
Oh, that John Bradford was the fakey tray? That was sick, dude. That was really sick.
Fucking legend. But yeah, I saw that. And as far as street league goes, I think I have a little bit more of a personal tie to it because Jin Woo has been somebody that I've seen long before he was where he is now.
Mm-hmm.
I met him at the barracks one time.
Oh wow!
And actually I remember telling him when he lands a trick that goes hard, you got to flex your muscles, like yeah. And I have a picture of it and everything.
He does
of him
that
flexing or whatever, but it's so funny to see now when he lands when he lands a banger.
Yeah, those little elbows come in, and then he fucking throws up the guns.
Yeah, it's like anybody who doesn't like him for that reason, my fault. I'm probably to blame.
That's so sick.
But yeah, him and Julian Aguilardi also. I skated with him a lot in LA, and I've watched him go from the little shark helmet kid to where he's at now. So
Jin was a crazy.
Like I said,
Jin was crazy too because it's like he's got such a specific select bag of tricks, but he's the only person that can do some of those rail tricks, and he does them every time, right? So he's just going to start adding frontside stuff at some point, right?
Oh, for sure, dude. Did you see anything from the PSL?
Yeah, yeah.
Dude, it blew me away. Like back three. I don't know that little motherfucker could back three.
Yeah.
Like some of the tricks he was doing in that, I was like, "What the fuck?"
Yeah, because you don't see him because it's like the contest skating SLS. It's so like you have to have a game plan, right?
For sure, it's strategy.
Yeah, I feel like he's gonna. Sorry to everybody else, but it seems like he's gonna start just kind of running the contest scene for the next 10 probably years until some other new Grom comes up.
Well, I hope so. I love that little kid. I'm so proud of him and everything he's doing.
Oh, that's super cool, man. I'm glad you got a chance to meet him before his star rose, and you actually helped teach him how to properly emote after a stomp. Damn, man. Well, I really appreciate you taking the time to talk to me about this, and I think the listeners of the Good Morning General Chat podcast are probably going to be pleasantly surprised when they see this one drop. I don't think anyone was expecting it. I really wasn't expecting it either. So, nothing but thank you for your time, Deon. Is there anything else you want to talk about before we wrap this up?
I do want to tag in Jay Bird real quick to ask him what he's excited about for the Esteem video.
Come on, Jay Bird. What? Shit. Wait, I got a question for Jay Bird. Jay Bird, what outfit are you most excited about that you're gonna have in the Esteem video?
The what? The outfit?
Do you have the perfect?
Yeah,
do you have the
I'm gonna-
perfect pants? Do you have the perfect pants for a clip?
Oh yeah, I'm finna rock some purple pants, bro, for sure.
The
Some bright purple pants.
Did you say?
This nigga thinks he's Prince or something.
Oh baby.
Did you say you have purple pants? Because I said perfect.
Oh no, I know you said perfect, but I do have purple pants. I'm finna pop out with some purple pants for sure.
He said we're saying the same thing, gang.
All right. Now I'm hyped. I'm more than hyped for this
Yeah.
video. I'm more than hyped for this now. All right. Anything else, Jay?
Look for the Barney pants.
Yeah, I'm just hyped for this video. It's brought me closer to all the homies. Definitely brought me closer to Wolfpack. I didn't know him before this, but he's a legend. He's filmed so much of the Dallas scene over the past 20 years, before I was born. So yeah, super hyped for that. Super hyped to be a part of it. And yeah, it's a blessing.
Have you had a full part yet yourself, Jay?
No, this is actually the first video I've worked on.
All right, baby.
Yeah, so I'm pretty hyped about that.
I'm going to send you a link to his Instagram page, and I want you to watch his clips, and also remember that he's only been skating for 5 years?
Yeah, since 2021.
5 years. Switch hard flips and all types of shit.
Damn. Can you do this? Can you do the straight 8, Jay?
Yeah, I can do straight 8.
Correct response. Good.
That's honestly one of my warm-ups. I go to the park and flat ground, just warm up straight 8. I know it's a good day if I can do it first try,
Well, I wish I could say that.
Felt that.
But yeah, I just wanted to tag him in. I believe he's somebody, and I've told him before that I think Jay Bird, if anybody can kind of
That's cool.
take what I've done within skateboarding in the DFW scene
Very.
to
Yes, sir.
whatever level, he's the one that can do it next.
That's dope that you guys got stuff going on down there. And when the Esteem video comes out, maybe we can do a video portion of the podcast. We can do a watch along with you and some homies or something, and post that up.
That'd be so sick.
Yeah, it'd be
Sick as
fun.
hell.
Be cool to get people to watch the video. As many people as we can. All right, man. Anything else? Are you guys gonna go skate more?
Yes, sir.
Hell yeah.
Get a sesh.
Good. Get it for those who can't do it.
Straight up.
We got you, Unc.
All right. Thanks, Dion. Jay, nice chatting to you. All right, everybody. I hope you all enjoyed that. We're
Have a good day, dog.
Yes, sir. Thank you, bro. Cheers.
Thanks. Put it in the books.